Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. I don't know what that was. It really wasn't singing. It wasn't poetry. It wasn't, was it an attempt at humor? Anyway, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are current subscribers, if you're new, welcome to the channel for the first time. Please check out the other videos, all that good stuff. Do I got something here? Mm, mm, mm. Okay, I digressed. Check out the other videos and subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Road to 5,000. Let's get into it. I gotta, actually, it's getting better. I had this cold and it's just, I had not been sick in probably about 7, 8 years. And I was in bed for about 2 days and everything's gone except mostly the cough. That's what I got left. But anyway, let's get into the video. All right, so let's talk about discipline. Actually, let me put it in the order I want to talk about it, right? So let's discuss self-reflection, accountability, and discipline. Self-reflection, accountability, and discipline. I For anyone that comes across this video, and I'm also talking to myself too, like when people preaching, I think a lot of times they be preaching to themselves. I'm also talking to myself too, because as much as I've accomplished in my life, this is something that I need to remind myself of. Self-reflection. Look at where you are in life right now. This is serious. Just think about it for a second. Think about it. Sometimes we're so busy and we're distracted. So before you click and go anywhere else, just stop. Pause this video. For those of you who seriously want to do this, I want you to pause this video. Pause this video after I give you some instructions right here. Pause this video and just kind of reflect. Take 2-3 minutes and just reflect on where your life is right now. You ain't even gotta close your eyes. Just think about it. Think about it. Think about it. And then come back to this video, right? And then please listen to the rest of what I gotta say. But reflect on, at any point you could pause, reflect on, how am I in this situation? Whatever the situation is, how the hell did I get in this situation? How am I in this relationship? How the hell did I get in this relationship? How did I get in a relationship like this? My mama grew me better than this. My daddy grew me up better than this. My family grew me up better. How the hell did I get in a relationship like this? You ever ask yourself that? How did I get in a financial situation? Let's go with the relationship first. How did I get with this person? Why is this person in my life? They don't bring no happiness, no joy, no nothing. Once I got past the first 6 months, first year with this person, it's been, I got that cough. It's been nothing more than torment, misery, pain, cussing, this, that, high blood pressure, stress. Why am I in a relationship with this person? Ask yourself that. Self-reflect. Why are you staying? If it's abusive, if you got kids, you ain't staying for the kids. If you're saying, well, I'm staying because I ain't got no money, ain't got nothing, and I'm dependent on them, think about it. Are you happy staying? Or are you fearful of charting your own course of going out there and figuring out life for yourself. Because you ain't staying for happiness. And the comfort that you seek is only bringing you misery. There is no joy in misery. So ask yourself, for those of you self-reflecting right now, why can I not leave this relationship that I'm in? Why can't you? It says something about you. This is where the accountability part comes in. You got to take ownership for the fact that sometimes if you unhappy, it's because you making yourself unhappy. And the only way you're not going to stay in that state of unhappiness is if you take accountability for the fact that you, even if people are willing to help you, but you got to be willing to get out of that situation. You got to walk out of that relationship. Even if people are willing, but you got to take the first step for folks to know that you're serious, that you want to leave, that you're sick and tired of that relationship that you're in. You got to do that. So, accountability. If you're in a financial situation and you're not happy with the financial situation, but you're going out and you've been doing this for years, you're buying food, but you're eating out at your job, you're buying lunch every day, you're going out on weekends every weekend. So I gotta get out of the house sometimes. I gotta get out of the house sometime because, I gotta go. I work so hard for the money, so I gotta spend it sometimes. That is fine. It's okay to work hard for the money and you gotta spend it sometimes. We all understand that. But you're gonna spend yourself into the point where you're broke? Then you gotta take accountability for the fact that you broke because you have made yourself broke. I'm gonna say, well, I only make this and I only make that, and he don't understand that I got so. What sacrifices you making? Because look, for those of you, how long have you been in a situation complaining? You think because you complain it's gonna change? Do you think because if I'm saying I'm broke, let me just complain about how I'm broke and I need to make more money and I need to do this and that, and times are so this and food prices go up and I just, but what you gonna do? You think just complaining gonna make it change? No, it's not gonna change it. It's not gonna change it. Tough decisions you're gonna have to make. You will probably have to learn to cook if you can't cook. And if you could cook, then you gotta be disciplined to take the time to prep the meals, to take to work, to do whatever the case is. Nobody say you can't go out from time to time, but you gotta have a budget and you gotta have the discipline to stick to that budget. It's discipline. It's discipline. It's discipline. If you're in school and you're looking around and you don't like the grades and you struggling, it's not because you can't do the work. Self-reflect. Why are you struggling? Take accountability. How much time do you actually spend studying, doing the work, getting assistance at your library, at the writing labs, the math lab, the science labs, the whatever labs they offer you at your college or university or high school or wherever you're at? Take some accountability for the fact that you're not putting in the required amount of work, but you want good grades. Look at you. And then blaming teachers or this or saying, well, I don't like so. I don't like the way this person teach. Or I don't like the way they do so. So what role are you playing in getting your education? Complaining. People just always just complaining and want things to change just because I complain. I want things to change. You're going to be complaining forever and see what's going to change. And that's the thing about self-reflect. Any situation, relationship, finances, school, your personal life, whatever the situation is, self-reflect. Why are you in the position you're in right now? And take some accountability for the fact that a lot of times we put ourselves in some situations and we hope that if we try to throw other people below the bus and blame other people for the things that are not going well in our lives, that somehow magically, it's going to get better. Magically. But what we lack is the discipline to be able to change the things we need to change in our lives. That's all I want to talk about today. I'm going to leave it right there. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Self-reflect on where you are. You know what you need to change. Take accountability for the fact that a lot of times you put yourself in that situation. Take accountability. Stop trying to blame people and gaslight people and throw people under the bus and cancel people and all this sort of stuff. And a lot of the times you're just doing that because you want attention, because you want to blame other people for your mistakes, and you ain't putting in the work you're supposed to put in, but you want to go and cast fingers and blame people. Boy, woman, grow up. Because I know folks who've been complaining for years. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. And after a while, you know what? Nobody want to hear you complain anyway. Ain't nothing changed. Take some accountability for the fact that some of the shit you got yourself in is because you put yourself in it. And stop trying to blame other people for the fact that the things that are going wrong in your life and try to cancel people and do this and that. Some of the shit going wrong in your life because you do it. And you ain't got the discipline to get up out of it. Self-reflect, be accountable, and have the discipline that you need to do certain things in your life to get through. I hate to have to talk to some folks like this sometimes. This ain't for everybody, but some people just don't. I can't stand it when people just like, oh, I'm going to blame this person, and I'm going to blame this person, and some of this you going through is because you put yourself in it and you staying in it. So don't blame me for yours, because you living in it and you lack the belief in yourself. You lack the discipline. You have no faith in yourself. And that's why some people are stuck in the situation. And unless you just get mad and just want to get out, you're going to be stuck in it. Okay. Check out the other videos. Let me know what you think. Check out the other videos. Subscribe, Road to 5,000 and beyond. The goal of this channel is to educate and motivate, and we learn from each other. Hopefully you learn something through my videos. I learned something through your comments, and we both grow. Nobody better than anybody else. We're just trying to motivate, encourage, and support and educate each other. I close every video with two things. One, do something good for someone. And no, you do not have to be rich to give back. I was reading several news articles. 56%, or was it 54, 56? I can't remember the exact number. It's one of those two. I think it was 56% of the population in the US is reading below the 6th grade level. So there might be a lot of literacy coalitions in your state, in your community, that you can go and help somebody learn how to read. There's a lot of Habitat for Humanity. Do something good for someone. Don't always just be about me, just focusing. And you don't have to be rich to give back. It's not all about money. And it's also a great way to meet people. And then do something good for yourself. If there's something you need to change, change it. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it this. I'm going to do it that. I'm going to do it this. Boy, you realize we're all going to go one day. And the longer we keep ourselves in unhappy situations, is the less time you have for happiness. So the longer you stay in an unhappy situation, is the less time you're going to have for true happiness, if you ever find it. If you're going to change something, change it. Do something good for someone. Do something good for yourself. Till next time, peace.